Alright, what's up guys? In this video we're going to pick up with some vector calculus, and we're going to be talking about line integrals of vector fields. So we're going to evaluate the line integral f dot dr, where f is the vector field given by f of x comma y comma z is equal to xzi minus yzk, and c is the line segment from negative 1 comma 2 comma 0 to 3 comma 0 comma 1. So all we do is use the theorem for the line integral of a vector field. Okay, so remember the theorem for that is the line integral f dot dr is equal to the line integral f dot t ds, where t is just the unit tangent vector, and that's equal to the integral from a to b. It's going to be f of r of t dot r prime of t dt. So that's the formula. Okay. All right. So the first thing we need to do is we need to parameterize the line segment. So let's do that. All right, so remember, to parameterize the line segment, we use r of t is equal to 1 minus t multiplied by x sub 0 comma y sub 0 comma z sub 0 plus t multiplied by x sub 1 comma y sub 1 comma z sub 1. And recall that the range for t in this case is going to be from 0 to 1. So let's parameterize the line segment here. So if we do that, we'll get r of t is equal to 1 minus t. This becomes negative 1 comma 2 comma 0 plus t multiplied by 3 comma 0 comma 1. And so this just gives us the parameterization r of t is equal to, well, it looks like we'll get 4t minus 1. Looks like we'll get 2 minus 2t, and then we'll just be left with a t here. And again, the range for t is from 0 to 1. Now again, I do have notes on this and longer videos on this on YouTube, but since I'm restricted to a 10-minute video on TikTok, I can't go through a full detailed explanation. So if you really want to see how I get all of this, I have plenty of videos on it and plenty of notes on my YouTube channel. Okay, so now that we got the parameterization out the way, we need the derivative of the parameterization. So we need r prime of t. So all we do is take the derivative of each component. So it looks like we'll just get 4. Looks like we'll get negative 2 and then 1. We now need f of r of t. So let's get that. Okay, so f of r of t, well, looks like we're just going to have 4t squared minus t, and we'll have I. And then this will be minus, looks like we'll have 2t minus 2t squared. Okay, so unit vectors. So that's f of r of t. Now recall that, again, the line integral of the vector field, that's going to be f dot dr. Again, that dot there is just a dot product. And it's going to be from a to b. It's going to be f of r of t dot r prime of t. dt. Okay, so let's take the dot product. So it looks like what we'll get is, we'll get the integral. We know the range for t is going to be from 0 to 1. And it looks like we'll have 4 multiplied by 4t squared minus t. And then we'll subtract that from, looks like we'll have 2t minus 2t squared, and that's going to be integrated with respect to t. All right, so now we got to clean this up algebraically, or simplify a lot of that stuff in there. And typically, once you do the simplification, once we're trying to convert the line integral to a standard integral, it actually turns out to be okay. Okay, so it looks like what we're going to get is, looks like we're going to get 18t squared minus 6t, and then dt. You could check me on that, but I believe that's correct. All right, so now it's just a really easy integral to deal with here. So this would be 18t cubed over 3, because we use the power rules. We have 18. I am going to simplify, but I'm just doing it just so you can see it. This would be 6t squared over 2, evaluated from 0 to 1. Now we can simplify this a little bit, which I'm going to do. So we know 18 divided by 3 is 6, so we can simplify this down to 6t cubed. And then 6 over 2 is 3. So this would be minus 3t squared. And then this would be from 0 to 1. Okay. So you substitute in the 1 first, substitute in the 0 after that, but we know when we substitute in 0, we're just going to get 0. But substitute in the 1. Well, if you substitute in the 1, well, you should just end up getting 3. Because 1 cubed is 1, and 1 squared is also 1. So this is essentially 6 minus 3, which is 3. And subbing in 0 just gives us 0. So we'll just get 3. So your final answer for this line integral we're asked to integrate f dot dr. So final is just 3. All right, so that is your answer. So again, I couldn't be as detailed in this video due to time constraints, but I have plenty of videos on my YouTube channel. Just want to say that one more time, math YouTube channel, where you can, some of these videos vary in length, and I go into more detailed explanation of how to actually get to every place that we got to in this particular case. All right, so let me know if you guys got any questions. I'll be more than happy to answer them. I'll see y'all next time.